Well, Denise Johnson is live this morning. She is at the Cincinnati Art Museum with a new exhibit of Free going on this Friday.
Yeah, big night there Friday night. Denise joining us live. Hey, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Well, hello, and yes, I am. I do feel like I have to whisper in here because my voice is echoing, but you know me, I've got a big mouth. And we are here looking at a very special exhibit. These are pictures that have never been seen before. They've been locked away, kind of in a vault, and my understanding is they're only going to be available for 3 months, so they really don't have a whole lot of time to see that. But why would you put out an exhibit that's been hidden for years? Why would you only put it out for such a short period of time?
Well, these are photographs that we've owned for a couple of decades, and I'm happy to be able to share them with Cincinnatians. But if you think of the old photos that are in your shoebox of family pictures, they fade, and so too do ours. And in order to save these pictures for future generations of Cincinnatians, we can only display them for a few months at a time. Then they have to go back into storage for at least 5 years.
Well, and then you have another exhibit, though, that you're going to pull out after that?
That's the great beauty of having a photograph collection that numbers 4,000. I can pull another selection, which will come on view here in this gallery in the middle of July. So these are on view until June 22nd, and these are portraits of the artist. We have famous painters. We have Joan Miro.
Is that the one we're looking at right there in the corner? That's got some Cincinnati history to it, and also, you were saying the mural.
That's right. So this is a picture taken in 1947 when he was painting a large mural for the Terrace Plaza Hotel. It hung in the Terrace Plaza Cafe, and now it's here at the Art Museum in our collection. It's one of our great treasures.
So that's got some Cincinnati background, and also you were talking to me about this one. I mean, it just looks like an older man in, you know, with an ivy growing up. I mean, explain to me what that is.
Well, it's a portrait of Paul Chidlaw, who's a Cincinnati painter who lived and worked here from the 50s through the 80s. And this picture says to me, artist with a capital A. He's up in his garret. There's ivy on the walls. This is at the college where he taught. He's wearing the beret. And it was also taken by a great local photographer named Cal Kowal.
Okay, so this one, I mean, I love this one. Being a mom, I mean, this one's awesome. I mean, this one looks like a grandpa playing with his grandson on the beach. Talk to me, what significance does this really have?
Well, first, Grandpa's a bit much. He's actually the father of this young baby, and that father is himself Pablo Picasso, the most famous painter of the 20th century.
Wow.
We've seen his paintings. They're actually on view here at the Art Museum, but it's rare to get a picture of him at an intimate moment with his family members, concentrating so much on his son Claude. You won't see him upstaged very often, but maybe a cute baby can do it.
Well, I was going to say, and that's what makes that really interesting, and there's quite an age difference. So was this from, I mean, was his wife that much younger than him?
This was a picture of a baby that he had with his muse and lover. So she was younger, and this is from a portrait session in August of 1948.
Wow.
And this is probably the most famous image from that whole week-long series of photographs that were taken for a magazine.
Well, it just is such a simple picture, and it just looks so sweet. So it's just something that gives him a different light to see him as such a famous person. So you can come down here. You can see all of these beautiful pictures, but only until June 22nd. You can come this weekend. You've got Art After Dark, and that's this weekend from 5 to 9, and it doesn't cost anything. That's the great part.
It's on Friday night from 5 to 9. There's a cash bar, there are appetizers, there's a chance to come and enjoy the museum with a lot of your friends.
Yeah, so everybody needs to come down and check it out. These are just a few of the exhibits here, but you know, there's so much more. But again, just something interesting, and you can only see these for a short period of time. So you need to come down and check it out. Tracy and Frank, it's been kind of an eye-opening experience to look through the eyes of somebody else and see some of the photographs and the reasoning behind them.
Most definitely. Thanks, Denise.